That was ugly. The Boston Celtics beat the Los Angeles Lakers by 34 tonight. What's up, guys? It is Frankie here. Man, that was... Oh, boy. And that game... It got worse and worse and worse and worse. I mean, at some point in this game, it's just like, stop, he's already dead, to quote that Simpsons meme. Gosh, everything about this game from early on was all Celtics all the way. This was maybe the most impressive Celtics win of the year, and was, I will get to this, probably the worst Lakers performance we've gotten to all season long. Can't remember a Lakers game this year. They've lost. This is their 9th loss now. I can't think of a loss that was worse. I can't think of a loss that had more of a lack of energy. What happened to the Lakers? I will say this. I think the Lakers are going to be fine. I don't think this is anything to really worry about tonight. But this was bizarre. If you're the Lakers, you're coming in. Were they just so psyched up? Here's what I'm thinking. Were they just so into what happened on Saturday against Houston, where they were, clearly shacked up for that game? Like, all right, this is a game against a Western Conference opponent on ABC. We go in and we beat them pretty well. And then you come into this game, but I would think I get all the momentum into the Rockets game, but this is your number one rival for everything that goes on in the NBA. It's still Lakers Celtics. This is still the rivalry. This is still the Lakers' biggest opponent, still biggest rival for now and forever is the Boston Celtics. And I don't know why they didn't get up for this game. I don't know why they weren't pumped up, why they weren't excited for this game. Every time Lakers are down, they don't know how to fight back. Somebody's definitely going to be traded from the Lakers. We'll see who that is. I mean, there's talks that they want to get Derrick Rose, which I think would be a nice addition for them. They give up. That's a problem. I mean, that's a terrible thing to have, especially in the playoffs. I mean, are you just going to hope that every single game you're up early? Because you can't have that. If you're down like 10 points at halftime, you're just going to sit there and lay there in the postseason. You can't have that. So I don't really know what. Again, other than that, I will say this, and we'll talk about the Lakers. This is a great one for Boston after a three-game losing streak. After a game when just everything was going wrong, a rough part of the season here. They were 4-6, losing 3 in a row. Tonight, everything worked well for them. Tatum was great. He scored 27 points. He was 10 for 18 from the field. Walker and Brown scored 20. The highlight of this game is going to be Jaylen Brown dunking on LeBron James, which was just a wow moment. Anytime anyone dunks on a premier player like LeBron, it's pretty special. To see it there, it's pretty remarkable. Just beautiful. Brought the Garden down. Hayward tonight, 16 points, even though he was 6 for 12 from field goal. Could have been a little bit better. Although Brown was 6 for 14, so he could have been a little bit better too. But they all got their points. And yet Enes Kanter coming off the bench just being unstoppable. And goodness gracious, he's fun to watch. 18 points, 8 for 10 from the field, 11 rebounds. So yeah, that was the thing. The Celtics out-rebounded. I mean, what were the total rebounds? 36 rebounds for the Lakers as opposed to 48 for the Celtics. 34 defensive rebounds as opposed to 24 for the Lakers. Again, it seems like a lack of excitement for LA tonight. Need another playmaker. We need to get Rose. That's what they do. They need another playmaker. Yes, again, having another playmaker, adding somebody like Rose. They were talking about during the halftime. This is basically the Lakers' playoff mode. I would hate for the Lakers for that to happen. I don't know if it's their playoff mode. I mean, look, they've had a hard time beating big teams this year. They've lost both of their games against the Clippers. They lost to the Bucks. They lose here tonight. They did beat the Rockets, which was big. They haven't played the Sixers yet. I think they lost to Toronto as well earlier this year. So we've seen them struggle against big time opponents. Who is that going to be? Are we going to see the Lakers team that has just dominated this NBA regular season? Or is that who we're going to see in the playoffs? Or are we going to see this team that struggles against big opponents? It will be something again to keep an eye on as the season, as we head into the playoffs. But again, overall, this was a great Celtics night, and really, it also came down to shooting. You look at the Celtics; they had 55%. The Celtics were 55% from field goal range. The Lakers were 43%. And also, the Celtics were 47 from 3. The Lakers were 26. You're not winning with that. Celtics again were just on fire tonight. Everything going in. And again, winning by 32. I mean, it was 14 at the end of the second quarter, 24 at the end of the third, and then 32 at the end of the game. Rockets lose. Harden 1 for 17 from 3. Yeah, again, that's a problem with Harden. The Rockets lose 4 in a row. Did the Rockets just lose here? I do want to get that out. Yeah, that's right. The Rockets did lose to the Thunder. I forgot about that. And I'm guessing Harden was as bad as 1 for 17. Goodness, Houston. Houston, again, continues to annoy me. Houston and Philadelphia are like my two most annoying teams. It's like, you're better than this. You're clearly great. Be great. All right, so they're showing the college basketball commercial here. I can't wait for this. I can't wait for March Madness next year. But again, the Rockets are going to need shooters. They can't rely on guys like Westbrook, who only took 1 3 tonight and missed it, and then Harden, who's just awful from 3. You gotta get a better shooter if you're Houston. In the deadline, find somebody. I know there's not a lot of people out there, but try to get a 3-point shooter. Cantor finally played good. Yes, that was good to see. Harden and Westbrook will never do anything in the playoffs either. I don't want to officially go that way, but it does kind of seem like it. And again, these are 2 very good players, but the combination of them just doesn't work in the playoffs together. The Rockets need another shooter, yes. Is there another game on after? There is, but I don't think I'm really interested in this one. Is it Portland? Oh yeah, it's a Golden State game. It's Golden State Portland. Not really into that. So this is the game I wanted to talk about. It was a big day in the NBA, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. A lot of big games as they celebrated the life and legacy of the great Dr. Martin Luther King. And so 14 games today. We get 1 game tomorrow. And so, yeah, almost the whole league was on. Saw some good performances here. Saw a lot of good basketball, but the big game here, the big TNT primetime game, was this one, Lakers Celtics. And I was shocked how bad of a beatdown this was. And again, I don't think we can really take in this too much. I don't think we can all sit there and go, trade Hayward. Oh boy, we're getting into that. Hayward played well tonight. Hayward played all right tonight. I went from playing he played well to playing all right. But Hayward, he had 18 points tonight. Very talented and good, but their style of play will never get it done. Exactly, that is the problem. And I love again those two talents. They're very good individual talents. In a team setting, in a playoff setting, it just doesn't work. And Harden, you can't go 1 for 17 from the 3. Just Harden and Westbrook, they take more bad shots than anybody. It just annoys me. I'm like, you guys don't have to be this bad. You can be better than this. And how many times have we seen it from them? Hayward for Drummond. The NBA just is really into getting Andre Drummond. Everybody and their mother wants Andre Drummond. He's good, but we don't need him. Unfair. What about Blake Griffin? Yeah, it looks like Detroit wants to move from him. We'll see. We'll see what again. Boston. They're probably gonna need another piece here, but because I don't think they're better than Milwaukee. I'm not sure they're better than Philadelphia. But overall, and again, we do have a Celtics fan in the chat, so congrats on the win. I mean, again, it's a very talented bunch here. I do want to see what the odds are right now in terms of where this ranks. I mean, yeah, they're the 3rd team right now in the East. It's the Bucks, it's the Sixers, it's the Celtics. And so yeah, the problem with the Sixers is you don't expect them. Again, Sixers also very talented. You don't expect them to do well in the postseason. So maybe the Celtics can come back and shock Philadelphia like they did 2 years ago. You can trade him for 2 decent role players. No lie, I like Hayward. I think he's good, but we much better trading him first round. Yeah, that's probably the one last piece you need. The one last piece you really need to. Again, you got a lot of good pieces in here, but adding a center would be great and a really great fit for them. And we'll see what they do here come the trade deadline, which is we're getting close to it. Not a lot of trades right now in the NBA, but you know we could expect something. There's no superstars right now, I feel like, being traded, which is always the best part of a deadline. Like when you had the Dwight Howard deadline, even though he didn't get traded. When you have deadlines like those are fun. And Carmelo getting traded, those are fun. We usually see Rex Ryan for center. No, not interested in Rex. I don't care about Rex Ryan. I don't care about ESPN's get up. I just don't really care about that. There's no really one analyst that I'm like, okay, I care about what that guy says. Maybe Tony Romo, who's about to get a huge payday from somebody. But, again, whatever Boston needs tonight, this is, again, if you're a Celtics fan tonight, enjoy this win. You went to your biggest rival and you took it to them from minute 1 on. And, again, shot well, played better, played harder than them, it seems like, and I don't usually like to question effort, but this just seems the point where the Lakers just, I don't know what happened. I'm guessing they were just so pumped up. Barkley had a good point. He said, all right, they were so pumped up for Saturday. What's up, Rob? That they were so pumped up for Saturday that Monday comes around and they don't really. They bring Anthony Davis back, who wasn't really a factor tonight. What was Davis's score? 139-107. Again, just He was 23 points, had 9 minutes. 23 minutes, had 9 points. So not a very good. 9 minutes, 4 rebounds. All right, and look. He's getting back to where he was before the injury. So I'm not panicking on this. I think he'll be fine. You know, eventually he'll get his time back. But this was a little bit of a struggle here for Anthony Davis tonight. But again, I'm not totally worried about him. Are you going to watch Wednesday when Zion debuts? Absolutely. We will have a Zion live reaction after that game is over. We will do a Zion reaction. So get ready for that Wednesday night. We'll have that. And Andrew, it's time for the Timberwolves to trade Kate, AT, and Andrew Wiggins. I guess, man, Anthony Towns had a great start to the season, but yeah, maybe you just feel like if you're Minnesota, and you know, Anthony Towns is a great talent, Wiggins, but you know, maybe again you just feel like we're never going to win with these guys. Kevin Harlan's doing the game with Reggie Miller. They were on TNT. He had a cheeseburger. He said he only had one. He's cutting back. Good for Andy Reid. He's trying to get that Super Bowl. They got the best steak in Buffalo. What if Zion gets hurt again? That'd be awful. I hope he doesn't get hurt again. The thing you wonder about Zion is this body. We all know Zion's a great talent. We all saw the games at Duke. He's terrific. Is this guy mentally, or not mentally, is his body physically able to play basketball? Is this a guy that can play basketball for a long period of time? Greg Oden's body was just not prepared to play basketball for that period, for 15 years. I don't know if Zion's is, and I want to believe Zion's is because I love his talent, I love his skill, but it's just very fearful. But we will watch this game on Wednesday night, and so that'll be fun. Timberwolves need to clean house. It will be the same thing every year unless they get the duo or trade for Dennis Smith Jr. Yeah, again, Minnesota, again, a lot of talent there. It's just the same old. And eventually, we're going to see it with Philadelphia here. Maybe if they don't get out of the second round, if you continue to not get past where you want, if you continue to just stay in the same place, eventually you might just be like, all right, we got to move on. And they may move on from either Simmons or Embiid at the end of the year. Of course, if they make the Eastern Conference Finals, then we won't have that. But so Timberwolves need to rebuild. Yeah, I can see that. I don't know if they're going to do it here at the deadline, but that'd be nice if Karl Anthony Towns was all of a sudden available on the deadline. That could be big for anyone out there. Again, we need a superstar out there at the deadline. It makes these deadlines fun. I mean, last year, we all thought Anthony Davis was getting traded before the deadline. And he didn't. So, and then he got traded, obviously, in the offseason. So, when you add a superstar like that to the deadline, it makes it fun. It makes it interesting. Game of Thrones is the most overrated show ever. I never watched it, but after how bad the finale was last year, I was so glad I didn't waste my time with it. From what I hear, a good start to the show, and then it ends terribly. So, Joaquin and Jennifer are dating again. Fine, whatever. Are you talking Ben and Jennifer or Joaquin and Jennifer? Whatever happens, whoever it is, good for you. I don't care about your dating life. Great, live your life. As long as you don't do anything illegal or kill anybody, great. Fine. Again, it's good. Glad it interests you. Looking for what else here in this box score. A rough night for the Lakers when JaVale McGee is your top scorer. 18 points. LeBron only had 15. It was weird. LeBron was at the high school LeBron was at Bronny's game earlier today. And that was awful. Somebody threw debris at Bronny. Like, really? You're going to get upset at a 15-year-old? Like, wow. Like, dude, you have no life. And, LeBron didn't have a good night, 15. Bradley, 8. Green, 7. Kuzma and Rondo did well off the bench, but it just wasn't enough. Brad Pitt, I mean. No, I figured. I was like, wait, Joaquin Phoenix is dating Jennifer Lopez? But, yeah, no, I got it. The Wizards need a superstar. Didn't they have one with John Wall, but John Wall always got hurt? No, yeah, the Wizards could the Wizards are just... What's their record right now? The Wizards are... Did they win today? Did the Wizards win today? The Wizards... Okay, they beat Detroit, 14-28. That's a pathetic game. Washington and Detroit. Now you're only getting at the point, when we're separating all the craziness. I mean, there's like 13 teams right now, 14 soon that I'm really interested in watching in the NBA. When Zion comes back, it'll be New Orleans. But right now, Clippers, Lakers, Bucks, Rockets, Sixers, Celtics, Jazz, Nuggets, Mavericks, Heat, Raptors, Nets, Pacers. Those are the only teams I'm really interested in watching right now. Don't. The Knicks, no way. The Wizards need not exist. No, they have to exist. The John Wall, Fat and Dunn, and Bill need to be traded. They have the Hawaiian player though. Yeah, it's just. You thought that was going to last a while, but injuries and all the problems there it just didn't work for them. Even though Bradley Beal did score 27, which was good, they have Bertans, they have Hakimara. It's just a sad situation there. So, I mean, these some of these teams are just rough. Like there's like 5-10 teams. It's just awful to watch. Again, that's why there's like only really 13 teams right now that I'm really interested in watching. Everybody else, I mean, even the Nets, I'm like, okay, I guess the Nets since they're a hometown team. But like, are the Nets really going to compete this year? I don't see it, especially with Kyrie just sucking all the. Kyrie's a great player, but my gosh, he's the most annoying. He's like Dwight Howard. He's just like he goes into a locker room and he just sucks all the good energy out of it. I like Siakam on the Pistons. Love, oh good. Good. What's Detroit's record right now? Andre Drummond is on there. The very popular Andre Drummond. Siakam is averaging 8 points a game right now for Detroit. He's got a PR of almost 12. Good for him. Portland's up 8-5 right now on Golden State. Man, so many Golden State games on TV. It is just nauseating. The Nets lose 4 in a row. Again, yeah, this guy's falling there. Kyrie's now out. It's just everything that you hate about Kyrie. All the nightmare scenarios that we had about Kyrie, they're coming into full effect. Come on, why doesn't everyone in here chat, man? He's young and long. Yeah. Again, why doesn't everyone in here chat, man? Yeah, it's a bummer because there's a lot of people in here. And again, if you're in this video, if you're watching this video and you have an account, please chat because I love talking with you guys. I love talking with everybody. I'll talk with almost everybody. So please, again, if you're here to this channel, if you're talking right now, chat. Also, and if you're new to this channel and you like what you see, make sure you subscribe down below for more content like this, more great stuff. Tomorrow, we have something very fun tomorrow. We'll have the Baseball Hall of Fame induction or the Baseball Hall of Fame election ceremony reaction. So that will start at around 5 o'clock tomorrow. So come back here. We'll have that. We also had some other videos today. We had a Super Bowl hype video that came out last night. We had Super Bowl predictions, which we did. I also did a reaction to Rutgers getting into the NCAA, or not the NCAA tournament, I wish. Rutgers getting into the AP Top 25 for the first time in over 40 years. I had a reaction on that. So I've had a couple other videos today. NBA Buzzer Beaters Part 9 comes out tomorrow morning. So get ready for that. It is the most popular thing on my channel by far. Get ready for that. NBA Buzzer Beaters Part 9 will be released tomorrow morning. So that'll be a lot of fun. Probably shy and feel they don't want to ask stupid questions, but there's no such thing as a stupid question. No, I love stupid questions. I live off it. Right now, I'm seeing the Bucks winning a championship if they stay healthy. I'm not totally convinced right now in Milwaukee. I mean, I think they're going to new David Lynch on Netflix. Oh, all right. We got something. He's got something new. It's all love, baby. Yeah, it's great. Everybody's got something new on Netflix. It's just weird, but they probably just don't want to talk because they're scared. Hey, don't be scared. Don't be scared. I don't bite. I'm not 100%. Milwaukee, I think, is coming out of the East. I'm not convinced they're going to win the title right now because I mean, again, there's 3 teams right now. There's 3 teams. It's Milwaukee, it's the Lakers, it's the Clippers. Those are the 3 teams right now that you got to be interested in. Those are the 3 teams I'm invested in right now. Those are the 3 teams I think. We got Milwaukee with Giannis, Middleton as well. Lakers with LeBron and AD. Clippers with Kawhi and PG. I think those are the 3 best teams right now in the NBA, and we'll see how far all these teams go. But again, I think we're going to see Clippers, Lakers in the Western Conference Finals or the semifinals. And then we'll see the Bucks come out of the East. That's what I think is going to happen. It's going to take like an injury or something shocking for, I think, anything unlike that to happen. Although last year I thought Milwaukee was going to come out of the East and that didn't happen. But I think this is the second year Milwaukee's hungry. They're ready. They're angry about what happened last year, and they're motivated to do great this year. So I think Milwaukee's going to turn it around this year. I think they're going to come out of the East. But yeah, those are my 3 teams right now. Only Lynch, yeah. So. Again, those are the teams that end. But yeah, if the Lakers today, if the Lakers play like this, if the Lakers play like that, what they did earlier today, forget it. They're not going anywhere. But again, I don't expect that. I expect the Lakers to be much, much better the remainder of the year. They're a great team. The Lakers are great. But tonight was their worst effort all year long. Tonight was the worst I've seen the Lakers play all year long. And so, what does this mean going forward? Probably nothing, but it was disappointing to see that from LA. The Blazers right now up on Golden State 16-12 in this whatever game, which again I want these games. I was hoping Golden State Portland would be better heading into the year, but just all these Golden State games they just pile up on each other, and I can't watch Golden State not with this lack of talent and all these injuries. It's frustrating. Oh, the Smash Mouth's about to play. There it is, right over my shoulder right now. Smash Mouth is in the Progressive commercial. I love it. Smash Mouth, the internet's banned. I love them. The Warriors are done. For this year, yes. For next year, I don't know about that. I think next year they're going to be better. They got some guys coming back. They got Clay coming back. They've got Curry coming back, hopefully healthy. They'll be back. I think they'll be back next year. They have too much talent to be back next year. But yeah, their dynasty. I think their dynasty's over. But in terms of them, how do you feel about Quentin Tarantino? He's actually Dominican. I think he makes great movies. I mean, Quentin Tarantino. I read a comment from somebody about Quentin Tarantino. He's crazy. He's possibly racist. He has a foot fetish, and he's made some of my favorite movies ever. And I'm like, yeah, that's about right. All that is true. Complete egomaniac, obnoxious, made some of the great movies all time. Pulp Fiction, is terrific. The new one, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, is spectacular. Django, Kill Bill. It's just great movie after great movie. Inglourious Basterds. He made terrific movies. What about the Pacers? We'll get back to Quentin here in just a second. Indiana, what are they right now? They are. I think they were one of my 13 teams. I think Indiana's actually playing well here. Indiana's 28. Indiana's 28 and 15. Indiana's got some talent this year. I think they can. I don't think they're going to make it out of the East, but again, they've got a talented roster here with with Warren and Sabonis. Malcolm Brogdon, coming over, scoring 18 points. This is a very, very talented team. They average 109 points a game. And good team. It's just they're, in terms of teams in the East right now, they're a very good team. Don't get me wrong, but they're in the East right now. They're they're near the bottom in terms of best teams out there. I mean, they're not better than Milwaukee or Philly or Boston. They're probably 7th or 8th right now in the Eastern Conference. But he's not racist, man, but he loves feet and seals. No, I have no idea if he's racist or not, but, would it shock me if he was? No, I guess you can't call him racist when he has all these great African Americans. But yeah, he does love feet. He loves violence. Great director, and we'll see if he wins the Oscar coming up. I don't know if he's going to win it. I think Sam Mendes is going to win for 1917. Philip Rivers is gone from the Chargers. He did sell his house in Los Angeles, or he did sell his house. He's moving to Florida. We'll see if this is the end for him. If not, it's been a really good career, but had a lot of disappointing things to it. I like Mariota. I think he would fit. Mariota's not coming back, I don't think. Does that make Quentin a pervert? I think so. I mean, I guess if you do it with their permission, I have no idea. It's really, really weird. I don't understand his foot thing. I don't get it at all. A lot of it, but he's a great director, so that's why he was able to get away, because he's a terrific. Whatever his problems are, he's a great director. Got one more movie in him. We'll see if he can. What his next movie is. But again, from Pulp Fiction, which is one of the and before that, which was Reservoir Dogs. Great dialogue. Fantastic shots. Just a terrific director. Mariota, the Chargers, or Winston. Neither. Can we take neither for them? For the Chargers, I just feel like I guess you'd go Mariota, but Winston's so inconsistent. You can't trust him. Or Herbert. Justin Herbert, I don't know. It's a mess there with the Chargers. We'll see. Maybe they'll draft a quarterback. But again, this is the end of Philip Rivers. Again, what a great run it was, but it looks like it's just gonna come up a little bit short. Which in terms of never winning a Super Bowl there, which is sad. But good job by Eli getting to the Giants. They made the right decision there. Trying to get Eli. I don't understand why he didn't want to go. When Eli writes his book, I want him to tell us why it was that he didn't go to the Chargers. He's got to tell us. He didn't tell us. He's got to tell us why he didn't go to the Chargers. He's got to make sure he tells us, because that was unfair what he did to LA or San Diego at the time. We got to find out what they do. We got to find out what he did. Any other comments there, guys? The rumors Panthers want to trade up for number with Burrow. Yeah, but they're not. The Bengals aren't going to get rid. The Bengals saw that game and that's our guy. They're not getting rid. They'd be dumb to get rid of that pick. The Cavaliers lose to the Knicks and they got booed. You deserve it. When you lose to the Knicks, you deserve to get booed. When you lose to a bad team like the Knicks, you absolutely 100% deserve to get booed. I mean, the Knicks are so bad. Oh, man. And now the Knicks play the Lakers coming up. I expect that to be a Lakers win. And we'll see what happens with Kevin Love, whether or not he's going to get traded. I think he will be. I don't know why he signed that contract. He should have known that Cleveland was going to be bad. That was an inexcusable contract by Love. Bad job by him. He should have realized this is going to be a disaster. I'm going to get out of here. Then again, the Bengals are the Bengals. That is fair, but even them, they got to realize this is a golden opportunity here. Joe Burrow just had the best college football quarterback season ever. You're going to get rid of this guy? No way. Quarterback isn't the problem. It's a misogyny in the organization. Is there? I can't remember the misogyny. I'm sure there is, but I can't remember the stuff going on there. The Cowboys lost by 20. You lose by 20 to the Knicks. You should be ashamed of yourself. I can't remember the last time I watched the Knicks game. I know I should be following the Knicks. They've beaten me so down right now. They have beaten me just to a pulp. I mean, what have they got right now? 15 wins? 12 wins. It's just, everything about it. I hate this team. I hate watching them. I hate everything about it. I hate the fact that there's no hope. We'll see who their coach is, but everything's awful. Everything's awful about being a Knicks fan, and it never gets any better. That's the problem. It never, ever, ever gets any better being a Knicks fan. Everything's just miserable all the time. The Cavaliers are bad too, and they'll get rid of Kevin Love, and we'll see who they get in the draft. Hopefully, they'll get somebody else to really try to improve that team. Manziel and Cole came in the best college season. They're up there, but I mean, Burrow set the touchdown passing record. He won a championship. Cam did win a championship. He did win a Heisman. I think Burrow's season was better. Burrow came out of nowhere this year to become the best quarterback in college football. And what it means, again, is he going to be a great NFL quarterback? Not necessarily, but the future is bright. There's a lot of potential in Burrow right now. And considering we all thought Tua was going to be the number one pick, the fact that Burrow ends up being the number one pick is pretty interesting. So Good for them. All right, I'm trying to get the light on. All right, the light's back. 2013, yeah, 2013. The last Knicks moment was when they got they played the game against Indiana. They played that series, and Roy Hibbert got blocked. Roy Hibbert blocked Carmelo Anthony, and they haven't been the same since. And Matt Leonardo, USC baby, waiting for that UFC. Waiting for UFC to get back. I guess they've had their moments, but yeah. UFC has not won a championship in. Well, they won the two. UFC is weird because they had the two championships, but the first one was kind of a split title. I don't really think that one counts because LSU won the BCS title, even though it was a weird ruling. And then the other title gets vacated. So it's been, when was the last UFC? The last UFC hasn't won a championship since the 70s. And Bush, the best running back in college. He was a terrific running back at USC. A special player. And we all thought he was going to go number one, and then the Texans came out of nowhere and said, we're going to go with Mario Williams. I'm fine with Rose Bowls. That's fair. 2017, that's right. Jason Tatum had a great night. Spectacular night for Jason Tatum. Again, those three, Tatum, Brown. Oh gosh, I'm blanking on the and Rozier. Oh no. But I'm gonna pull up the box score again here. The Celtics big three: Tatum, Brown, Walker. Sorry, I don't know why I said Rozier, but yeah, that three, special three. They scored 67 points tonight. And the Lakers, I mean, again, when you have 15 from LeBron, 9 from Anthony Davis, it's just not going to go anywhere, and really almost nothing from the bench. What about UCLA? I have nothing against UCLA too. UCLA. I read a funny stat though. The last two teams, Chip Kelly got fired by the Eagles, and the next coach wins the Super Bowl. Chip Kelly gets fired from the Niners. Is Kyle Shanahan about to win the Super Bowl? What we're saying is maybe you should get fired. Maybe you should fire Chip Kelly to get farther. Picking the Clippers and Lakers conference finals in 2020. Yes, I am too. I don't. Who's competing with them? Maybe Houston, but that again, only if that goes well. Houston's just not a great postseason team. It's probably gonna be Clippers and Lakers. It's probably gonna be those two. It'll be interesting to see if anyone else can compete. But yeah, I think that's it. Clippers. I think it's very much gonna be Clippers Lakers. Let's go Rutgers basketball. Yes, visual. Yes. Again, we did celebrate that today. Rutgers is my hometown team. The team unfortunately the team I grew up watching. There are other teams in New Jersey, Seton Hall and all that, but Rutgers is number one. They have the football, they have the basketball. They're the biggest college in New Jersey, and so I am ecstatic right now to watch as Rutgers is now on the verge of getting into the tournament for the first time in how many years? Nuggets and Utah Jazz. I'll get back to Rutgers. Again, good teams too, but I don't think they have the talent to match the Clippers or the Lakers. Again, they're probably like 4 and 5 right now in the West, but I think it's gonna be Lakers Clippers. But yeah, the fact that Rutgers has been playing so well, good defense. The fact that again they're scoring well, all these pieces, and they're 24th in the country. They have a ranked matchup coming up on Saturday, I believe, against Iowa, or I'm sorry, it's Wednesday against Iowa. I'm so excited about the future of this team. And hopefully this year, they'll be back in the tournament for the first time in about 30 years. I've been a diehard Knicks fan for so long. The last time they made the playoffs was 2013. Yep, yeah, that was, again, I'll never forget it. Knicks-Pacers Game 6. Carmelo gets blocked on Roy Hibbert. And the Knicks lose that game, lose the series. They never recover, and it's been just 6 painful years since then. Patriots Nation, go Celtics, beat LA. Congrats, man. If you're all getting notifications now, then YouTube's really messed up. But thank you guys again. Thank you guys so much for coming, but it's, I hope you all got notifications. If you got notifications now, I feel like it's kind of messed up considering we've been streaming for 30 minutes. That means YouTube's been bad. Have you been to Jersey City before? No, yeah. I can't tell you where I live, but like Jersey's a very different place. Love Jersey. And, Piscataway, let's hope for some more pandemonium this year. Go Celtics, beat LA. Congrats, man, again, on a great win. Terrific performance from them. 49ers is beating Chiefs. We'll see about that. I did make my pick. I picked the Chiefs -1. I'm not 100% confident about that, but there is some symmetry. If I do get my pick wrong, I will finish the year 128 and 128, which is kind of perfect. So, and New York, good city too. Love it. Been to a lot of places in New Jersey. New Jersey's a fun place. A lot of good people. A lot of bad people too, but a lot of good people. Wonderful state, and yeah, love it. So 2020 won't be a good movie year. I think it will be. I think we'll find those diamonds. We'll find those diamonds in the rough again. Like, I think almost every year I feel like is a good movie because every year we see at least 2 or 3 films, or like more than that, like 8, 9, 10 films that just blow us away. I think we'll find that again this year. Last year was good. We'll see. I mean, we're already off to. We had Bad Boys 3, which came out this past weekend. Dolittle, which is one of the biggest bombs in the history of box office. It looks like that movie just looked awful from minute one. So I think we'll recover. It's just January. What do you think about Jason Garrett, Frankie? I don't like it. I don't like this. I don't like it at all. But maybe he can be a good offensive player. I just don't want to see. We've seen this guy for 10 years. I just don't want to see him. New Jersey's diverse. It is. Can't wait for baseball season. Absolutely. And we will be doing a lot of Yankee stuff here coming up in the regular season. So get ready for that. Johnny Carson or Lombardi? I don't think Lombardi, the football coach, and Johnny Carson, the talk show host, I don't think that works. I mean, I'm a huge Johnny Carson fan. I love Johnny. Great talk show host. But yeah, it's a weird comparison. Lombardi was great too. Lombardi was a terrific coach. Palisades Park. Is that a new movie coming out, or is that a city in New Jersey? There's some places I'm like, what is that? I'll look that up now. If that's a movie, that's probably a place in New Jersey. I don't think I've been there. Okay, it's a township in New Jersey. I don't know if I've been there. Bergen County, I'm not sure. New Jersey, for the most part, is a good state. Fun place, good people. Oh, gosh, the light. When we keep doing this, the light always... okay, yeah, the light's better. Maybe I should... Okay, so the light's on. Giants Mills, whatever, hired Tom Coughlin. You can't rehire Tom Coughlin. I love Coughlin, but... Frankie, who's your NBA team? The Knicks? Yes, and I hate myself. Giants might as well rehire Tom... Again, you saw the problems going on in Jacksonville. Coughlin's lost his edge. Like, Coughlin's just not fit for this NFL anymore. And I love Tom Coughlin. I always will, but yeah, he's just not set for this NFL anymore. So, we'll get Joe Judge, who we'll see if he's a good coach or not. He gives good speeches. He's good with the media, but is he a good coach? We'll find out soon. Sup, no chill. Good to see all you guys here. Good to see all you guys here tonight. Again, we should point out tomorrow, 5 o'clock, we will have a Baseball Hall of Fame election reaction. So that's starting at 5 o'clock tomorrow. We'll react to the inductees of the Baseball Hall of Fame. So get ready for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Which franchise Nets team is the best? Probably those 2002, 2003. I mean, I guess you can go back to the Dr. J Nets, which was great. But like the 02, in terms of modern NBA, the 02, 03 Nets were a lot of fun. When they made it to the finals back-to-back years with Kidd and Kenyon Martin. Andrew Jefferson as well. So it was fun teams. They, unfortunately ran into 2 buzzsaws. Bob McAdoo. Ben, yeah, it was an awful era. Tampa Bay Lightning and Toronto Maple Leafs going to the Stanley Cup Finals. I don't follow hockey, only a little bit, but yeah, I can't tell you if Lightning or Maple Leafs. I want to see the Devils get in, though. I knew you were born after the Nets relocated, so you can't be considered a bandwagon, I guess, Cranky. No, I was born after the Nets relocated, so you think I'm 7. Funny. I was born... No, yeah, I went to a lot of Nets games back in the day at the Continental Airlines Arena in East Rutherford. I went to a lot of Nets games. I saw Jason Kidd and Kenyon Martin and Richard Jefferson. Those were fun teams. Devin Harris. I saw a lot of Nets teams, and eventually we gave up because we couldn't take it anymore. But those Nets teams were fun. It was fun watching the Nets all those years. Favorite corner of all time? Corner, probably Dion. Although, actually, locally, Revis. When he was great with the Jets, he was terrific with the Jets. So I loved Revis. Although I don't get why he's going after Richard Sherman, but yeah, I loved him. Frankie, should the Giants bring back Odell after he gets out of jail? No, don't bring back Odell. Odell is a great talent. He is a nutcase. He's a total nutcase. What's he doing in LSU? Giving out money, getting arrested. What are you doing? You were terrible this season. Your team was terrible. Get a life. Oh, I forgot Vince Carter too. Yeah, I saw Vince Carter too. For some reason, I blanked out. But yeah, Carter was awesome to watch with the Nets. We were there the night he shot a game winner, I think, against like Toronto or something like that, and that was great. He was a fun player. Those Nets teams were fun, but unfortunately they didn't go very far, and then they left. How did Odell make you? How did Odell spanking that make you feel? I honestly didn't think he should have been arrested for it. I thought it was stupid and dumb, but I didn't think it was arrest warrant worthy. But that's just Odell being a nutcase. Jets Hard Knocks still the greatest, yes. Raptors should retire Vince Carter up the Raptors. I don't know. Vince Carter, his longevity, I didn't think Vince Carter's career was all that great, like 8, 9, 10 years ago. But the fact that he's kept going has made me realize, like, this has actually been a really, really great career. The fact that he's kept going all these years. I think the 2 offensive coordinator Giants were going for was Jason Garrett or Ben McAdoo. I'd rather have Jason Garrett. Yeah, again, considering those two, yeah, I'd get Garrett, but I don't want either. Good. So you're saying you're cool? No, I said I'm not cool with it. I said it's stupid and dumb, but I didn't think it was arrest warranted. You could have those two sides. You could sit there and say what Odell did to that cop was dumb and stupid, but you can also sit there and go, I don't think he should have been arrested for it. Has the Jets ever won before? Yes. 1969, 1970. Oh, it was a great time. I think Ben McAdoo was a scapegoat. No, Ben deserved that. Ben benching Eli Manning for Geno Smith was he was signing his death warrant. It was awful. It was Bill Callahan, not McAdoo. Oh, okay, yeah, Callahan. Yeah, I figured they weren't gonna bring back McAdoo, but I wish Vince Carter will get a ring before he retires. He probably won't. What is he on, Atlanta this year? So yeah, probably not. But or wherever he is, right now, he's probably not gonna get a ring. But a really good player. I don't know about Hall of Fame, but he's really upped his stock over the last few years with what he's done. I give him all the credit in the world. Fun player to watch for so many years. Yeah, he's on Atlanta, and it looks like and this is his final year, so good for him. He needs a ring. He does. I mean, his best moment ever is still when he did the dunk contest back in 2000. That was unbelievable. I remember being like 6, 7 years old, going to like my mini rim downstairs and just recreating the dunk where he bounced it between the legs. The problem was I didn't have anybody to bounce the ball. I didn't have a Tracy McGrady to bounce the ball to, so I had to do it myself. Carmelo Anthony is killing it this year. I never thought he'd be back in the NBA, but he's done a really good job at Portland. It's good to see him scoring all these points, and good for him. Jason Garrett wants Eli to come back. Yeah, it's time to go. No. Can we talk about Rodgers' choke job last night again? Yeah, that was awful. He's a great quarterback, legendary, but he didn't get a lot of help with the pressure, but yeah, he stumbled. He struggled tonight. Niners were all over him, and it's another bad mark on his legacy, and he's, again, a great quarterback, but he's only been to one Super Bowl. He's only won one. And if he wants to be the best ever, I feel like he's got to win more than one. Manny Machado, MVP. We'll see if that happens next year. Name one race, ethnicity that you dislike more than others. No. I like all races. I'm not a racist. I like all people of all races and creeds. The one group of people I don't like, jerks. Those are the only group of people I don't like. So jerks. I'm bigoted against jerks. He's not great. He's overrated. I disagree. I think Rodgers, in terms of skill, in terms of talent, in terms of throwing the ball, I think he's one of the best ever. He just hasn't been able to get it done in a big moment. Rodgers has no weapons, or except once. Rodgers doesn't have weapons. He has Devontae Adams, who's pretty nice. Rodgers without McCarthy and referees is a poor man, Tony Romo. Yeah, I know we talked about this last night. I don't think McCarthy's that good of a coach, to be honest with you. Give Rodgers and Cobbs and Jordy Nelson, and they go to the Super Bowl. No, I think he had that. And he won one Super Bowl, but that was it. The racism is evil. Yeah, thank you, Trevor. The obvious quotes today. No, it was well. I'm glad you said that, especially as we point out on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Yes, racism is evil. But yeah, I mean, the Packers did make the Super Bowl once, but then that was it. And then 20 years later, or not 20 years later, I don't know what I was thinking of. But yeah, 10 years later, nothing really. Which is sad because again, I like him in terms of talent, but yeah, he just that was it. Nothing really stuck after that. Anything else? But yeah, that was amazing to think that after that, Breeze only went to one Super Bowl. There's only been a one Super Bowl. Racism should have never existed. Yeah, but they're bad people out there. Aaron Rodgers lost in 2011 to the Giants. He lost to the Niners, Kaepernick, Seahawks, Cardinals, and Falcons. And then he lost to who did he lose to in 2017, 2018? Lost to the Falcons. I know he missed the playoffs last year. The year before that, who did he lose to in 2018? I'm going to try to guess this. He didn't lose to the Giants. No, he lost to the Falcons. 2018 playoffs. Was it? Okay, it was Eagles, Vikings. I can't remember. Put Rodgers on the Vikings and they go to the Super Bowl this year. Niners 2-0 Super Bowls in white jersey golf pants. So they're going to try to wear the white jerseys. Bad luck for Rodgers in the playoffs. Absolutely. Horrendous luck for Rodgers. And again, a great quarter. 2017, no playoffs. That's right. He was injured. I forgot about that. If Rodgers had Dalvin Cook, Thielen, Diggs, and Rudolph, and he wins the Super Bowl. And then, he hasn't had great weapons, but sometimes the great quarterbacks are able to make really good stuff. I mean, look at Dan Marino with the lack of weapons he had. John Elway with the terrible weapons that he had. Sometimes the really great quarterbacks are able to take the bad weapons that they have, Brady, and, win a Super Bowl or get to a Super Bowl. And Rodgers has only been to one. Where's my Jamaicans at? I don't know if we have that. Here, well, we've got nice people around people in the United States. I don't think we don't usually have international people. Hopefully, we can try that. Niners 27-24. Okay, maybe we do. Never mind. Niners 27-24. Again, I've got the Chiefs winning, but, there's no guarantees here. I expect this to be a very good game and a very close game. I expect this to be a very fun game. I expect that to be the case. Will it happen? Who knows? Imagine Brady on the Packers. No, I imagine Rodgers on the Patriots. I think Rodgers... I don't know. Brady on the Packers, I think, could get a ring or two. Only person who can catch on Packers is Devontae Adams. Yeah, exactly. Great talent in Devontae Adams, but that's... 2010 Jets was a good team. Yes, great 2010 Jets team. And they ran into the Steelers, and that was it. It's a bummer. Got brutally beat by the Pittsburgh in that game. Brady heading to Las Vegas. I don't think he's going there. He's going to replace Cobb. Are they giving up on Cobb already? This might be the first year Rodgers actually has some defense. Yeah, and still didn't get him anywhere, or didn't get him to the Super Bowl. Brady on the Packers, they beat the Niners. Yeah, I can see that. Brady, the Colts or Panthers, prime Brady. Rodgers didn't have any other weapons beside Devontae. Yes. I don't know where Brady's going here. I mean, with all the talking that he's been doing, I almost feel like you've got to leave. If you've been doing all this talking about, hey, let's see what's out there, it's almost like you have to leave now. Don't do all this just to sign with the Patriots. R.I.P. Joe McKnight, absolutely. Brady's saying the Patriots are going to the Chargers. I have no idea where the heck he's going. I mean, maybe he goes to the Chargers, maybe not. I don't know what the heck he's going to do. Brady's been cooperating with Tom Grace from a written pound. Guys, he would be signing a contract next year to play quarterback for the top football team. Oh boy, I don't know why. Don't leave Giselle. Don't leave us all here. Brady's going to the Giants. No. There's a few places for him to go. I mean, again, maybe the Chargers sound like a possibility, but I'm not. A few weeks ago, Brady to the Colts. I mean, I guess that they are in need of a quarterback now, and I don't know if Brissett's the answer. A few weeks ago, I thought, okay, he's leaving. Now I'm not 100% sure. I think he is. I can't say, but he sounds so open to like, hey, I want to see what's out there. There must be more than this provincial life. It's like he's really thinking about this. Daniel Jones can learn under Brady. No. Daniel Jones' time is now. I mean, maybe Brady just realized, all right, there's nothing left for me to do here. We've won all these Super Bowls. It's just not going to work anymore. It's time to go. And if that's the case, then, I mean, look, Tom Brady is not the only quarterback ever, would not be the only quarterback ever who was a legend on one team and then ended his career on another team. I mean, you had, what's his name? Yeah, Joe Montana go to the Chiefs, and now we get the Niners-Chiefs Super Bowl. Had a few, again, we had Peyton go to the Broncos. Like, it's happened. Great quarterbacks, they don't usually stay there. Sometimes they don't stay their whole career there. It's disappointing, it's sad, but, it happens. Colts have weapons. Daniel Jones is already learning from Eli. Yes, exactly. I don't think he needs any more learning. Phillip Rivers should go to the Bears. I think he might need to retire. Go to the Bears. I mean, are you willing to give up on Trubisky yet? I don't think, I'm not sure Trubisky's ever going to be any good, but, goodness. It's a mess there with Chicago. I don't think Trubisky's the answer at all. And I just feel like eventually they're going to have to give up on him. But how long is that going to be? We'll see. A lot of teams out there, just like those quarterbacks, are just like, all right, the Eagles should bring back Nick Foles. Tell me more about the raising arrows philosophy. I don't know. You're just raising. You're raising. I don't know what it means to raise arrows. I just thought that I do all these sports serious talk, and like right behind me is a homeschool room raising arrows. I don't know what the heck it means, but we're raising people. So yeah. What the heck does that mean? Raising? What the heck? I've stared at that for years, and I have no idea what the heck it means. The Eagles should bring back Nick Foles. You're gonna get rid of Carson Wentz now. Philip Rivers going to the XFL. Rivers is going to the Bucks. Yeah, who's going to the XFL? Maybe Jameis. There's gonna be a couple guys going to the XFL. I have no interest in the XFL, by the way. I've thought about doing live streams. I've thought about it, and I'm leaning towards no. I have too much. I want to watch the NBA. There's other stuff. I don't think the XFL is gonna last. 2014 Pacers was a good team. Yeah, it was. They were, but again, that was a great team until like the second half of the year where they were just awful. Raising arrows. Jameis Winston and Mario are going to the XFL. They'll be competing on the same team. They'll be competing for the starting job. Raising arrow. I don't understand. I guess it's like a meaning. I don't. No one tell me. Somebody tell me. Oh, okay. It's a Bible verse. Children born to the young men are like arrows in a warrior's hand. Okay, so that's what it is. Alright, cool, whatever. So yeah, remember, raise arrows, people. Just whatever you do in life, raise arrows. Eagles need a quarterback, and if the Eagles get a real quarterback, they'll win the NFC East for the next 5 years. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, again, are you going to get rid of Wentz already? It's like, Wentz has all these injury stuff. It's just, I don't know. Frankie, make sure you go see that Sonic movie. I think I'm gonna wait until DVD for that to come out. The problem with the Sonic movie, that looked like a disaster, and then they redid the animation, and now it just looks like a normal bad movie. It doesn't look that interesting. My sister's gonna see it. I'm gonna wait on DVD until it comes out. Patriots could have won all these years if Aaron's didn't kill. If Aaron Hernandez did stay healthy and didn't lose his mind, I think that could have been a dynamic duo with Brady and Hernandez, or Gronk and Hernandez. Could have been two of the best of all time. Thought it was the Cowboys versus Indians thing. Yeah, I thought so too. I googled for it. It said it means raising strictly. It's not that kind of church. That's not what it means. Winston will be a tight end. I don't know about that. Well, yes, Wentz is a talent, but he's a quitter. I don't think he's a quitter. He's just had a lot of injuries. Worst NBA team to make the playoffs. I'm sure you have that stat in front of you. Hey, Sonic is better than Mario. I really don't have a preference in video game characters, but, I like them both. So, Sonic's really fast. Mario's a plumber. He jumps really high. It's cool. Aaron Hernandez or OJ Simpson is the better killer. I think I'd have to say Aaron, because Aaron allegedly killed 3 people. OJ allegedly killed 2. So I think Aaron would have to go down as the better killer. Both are terrible people. It's amazing that OJ is still living. Or OJ is still out there in the earth, like he's doing all this stuff. The Aaron Hernandez doc really got people interested in that, and I've read some of that stuff. I didn't really need, I might get a chance to see it, but I read all that stuff about he was gay and all that, and the CTE, and I read all that. So, I don't think really anything new came out in that documentary. It's just stuff that we all heard before. But it's okay. There's a group of you guys out there. The pastor did to a lot of young dudes. There are self-help groups where you can really have it. No pastor did anything to me. My pastor is a very nice pastor. There's no problem with him. He's a good man. Or he didn't go to prison for that though. No, he got put in prison for something else. He got in trouble for, I think, robbery or something like that. He didn't get in trouble for killing 2 people. Who did it? Okay, if OJ didn't kill those 2 people, who the heck did? Maddox Terrace ran the ball, the team would have stayed put and could have done more and more. Yes. That's the other point. If Marshawn Lynch, if they give him the ball, Seattle's got probably 2 Super Bowls, and then the sky's the limit for them. And who knows how long the dynasty goes. All football players are murderers. No, that's not true. Only OJ, Aaron Hernandez, and maybe Ray Lewis. So OJ is better. No. I'd probably say Aaron, because Aaron killed 3 people allegedly, and OJ allegedly killed 2. So, Ray Caruth killed. Oh, that's right. I forgot about Ray Caruth. That was a sad story. There've been a lot of troublemakers in the NFL. CTE, don't get it, people. I think OJ is top 5 running back. OJ's a legendary, all-time great running back. Spectacular. Way ahead of his time. But, yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, that's also a murderer. Aaron was... Yeah, I don't know who Aaron is. They're both bad guys. Oh, yeah, Aaron. Yeah. Okay, Aaron is. They're both bad guys, yes. Javon Belcher. Yeah, Belcher. Yeah. I was, in the car at the time. We were, I think, at a Christmas place because we were on Christmas. And we were looking at our phones, and we heard the news. A Chiefs player killed himself and his wife. And I immediately was like, oh, was that Jamal Charles? And then I was like, oh, Javon Belcher. I remember that. I was just I thought it was a big name, and it turned out to be Javon Belcher. It was a really sad story. But, yeah. Again, people, CTE, awful. Of all the things that we have out there in society right now, we can't get a device that figure out whether or not we have CTE and then tries to cure it. Please, scientists, do something. They're both criminals. Tyreek Hill should be in prison too. Yeah, and he's not. And now he's playing for the Super Bowl. Some controversial people in the Super Bowl this year. Tyreek Hill among them. Great players, though, but man, what a bad job that was. So, again, crazy players in the NFL. What are your thoughts on AB's mental state? There is no mental state. What mental state? He's gone. He's toast. He's dead and gone. I don't see him coming back. I think this is irredeemable. I think he's got CTE, and I think it's severe. And a hot take, I think it's only a matter of time. 2013 Heat versus 2014 Spurs. Close. I think I might give the edge to 2013 Heat, but 2014 Spurs are really good. Don't put your kids in football early and get out of it early. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't know what the next generation is going to be because it's how many people are out there going to be willing to play football? I guess you're just going to sign waivers. What about Titans quarterback who cheated on his wife and his side girlfriend killed him? Oh, Steve McNair. Yeah, I didn't really know. Yeah, it was bad, but I don't know if it was criminal. It wasn't criminal. And, like, poor Steve McNair. I mean, yeah, he shouldn't have done that. But, like, you know, I don't know if I can sit there and go, oh, he's worse than any of those guys. So it won't be as bad. 2014 Spurs. 13 Spurs should have won, but Kawhi choked in Manu. Yeah, that was all-time great. He came back, legendary. I think AB will either murder or somebody or kill himself the way he's acting. He says, yeah, I have a bad feeling about that, too. I think it's only a matter of time before it gets really bad for AB. When Rosenhaus is like, you know what, I can't take this anymore. He cheated on his wife. No, again, it was bad, but I don't know if it's criminal. Cheating on your wife, awful and terrible, but I don't think he deserved to die for it. Yes, Steve McNair, R.I.P. 2013 Spurs was a heartbreaking team. Yep, closest you ever come to winning a title. You had that in the bag, even closer than 2016 Warriors. You had it right there in your palm. And you let it go. We got about 10 more minutes here, guys. So if you guys have any more final questions, final comments, let me know here in the next 10 minutes, and we'll just go through all of them. It was his mistress that killed McNair. Again, people, make sure, you know, I want to make sure that if I get married to somebody, I want it to be somebody I know for a long time, because you end up with the wrong person, ooh boy. And this goes to all women, it goes to men, it goes to, make sure you end up with the right, don't rush right into a relationship. Make sure you know that person well before you date them, because it could get real dicey if you end up with the wrong person. No, he didn't, but he did eat apples. 2012 Bulls, great team until Rose got hurt. Antonio Brown might try to murder Juju. I don't know about that. 2013 Thunder, I think choked against the Grizzlies, so yeah. Do you like Ebony's? Oh boy. Nice to wear all white throwback uniforms in the Super Bowl. If that's true, great. OJ ended up with the wrong woman. You're right. Yes. Again, this is for men or women. Shoot them with one of your arrows if they cheat on you. Yeah. I promise. No, I don't know. I don't have any arrows. It's a stupid analogy. Raising arrows. 2011 Bulls. Yep. Yeah. They barely came out. 2010 Celtics. Yep. Just close but no cigar. Ebony's girls. Yeah, I have no idea. So, I got a lot of good teams out there that couldn't get it done in the big spot. OJ just had a bad night. We can all relate. No. Look, that was premeditated. You don't just out of nowhere kill your wife and a waiter. What did the waiter have to do with it? What did the waiter do? Oh, the wife's one. The waiter. What did the waiter do? Bad job by him. OJ needs to be with a chick like Lorraine Bobbitt. Oh, Lorraine Bobbitt. You looked up and saw something. No, I saw nothing actually. I googled it and I don't think anything popped up. Or like there were things that popped up, but it wasn't like anything like graphic. I would have told you if I saw something like utterly graphic, but yeah, no, it was nothing. The waiter was I'm guessing that's what it was. OJ is horrible. Yes, we've all gone on. OJ's now on Twitter. They have not verified him. Thank God. He doesn't deserve it. But yeah, just boy. How do you feel about Sinatra versus Tony Bennett? I love Tony Bennett's great, but Sinatra's my guy. You know, New York. You know, Chicago, my way. One of the all-time best. I got Sinatra on that. She wouldn't have cheated on OJ. Oh boy. No, she would have done other things to OJ. I don't think she would have cheated on him, but oh boy. Fun. Hello, Twitter world. Hi, Twitter world. Just through it. Yeah, that was horrific. I'm like, oh, OJ's on Twitter, and he's got beef to settle. It's just like, oh, dude, just get this guy, put this guy in a mental home, please. The juice is loose. That's the last thing we need. We don't need the juice to be loose. Quite a character. Quite a character. Let's see. Anything else here? Got about 5-6 minutes. So again, I should point out, if you're new to this channel, I don't know if anybody's new here. How do you feel about the Red Sox playing New York in the locker room after winning the World Series? They deserved it. Aaron Judge put it on the speakers like, "Hey, New York." And by the way, that's the other thing. Red Sox players want to say all about, the Red Sox cheated on the the Red Sox cheated on the Yankees. Remember, the Yankees lost those 2 games on the road. The Red Sox beat the Yankees twice on the road. So that's the one thing when the cheating goes away. But yeah, they had the right to deserve it as long as Bill Cosby is locked up. That is fair. Yeah, I mean, Bill's locked up too. Oh, gosh. NBA's worst trade in the last 10 years. Any Dwight Howard trade. Frankie, a question. Bill Cosby or Kevin Spacey? I'll take neither. I'll take neither for 1,000, Alex. Red Sox and Astros should vacate their World Series. They probably should. They won't. I don't think they're going to. Unless we find out new information. I mean, we thought that buzzer stuff was real. Now it's turning out that may have been a troll stuff about the Astros having buzzers. If that's true, I mean, who knows what's happening there. There should have been Yankees and Dodgers in 2017 and 18. Harvey Weinstein is that coming next. We'll get it. After he goes to prison, we'll get it. Just so much increased. A friendly reminder that Shannon Sharp is the Bill Russell of sexual assault harassment. Grew up against stalking. Yeah, I've heard about Shannon Sharp, and he's still on TV. Good for him. It's crazy. It's crazy. Every time we take one step forward, we take one step back. We take two steps back, excuse me. With the amount of people that are still working who have done some pretty bad stuff. We got about 5 minutes here, so again, please let me know here in the comments again what you think. We've gone off we haven't talked about Lakers Celtics in a while, but it's good to see you guys who haven't been in the chat for a while. It was good to see some of you guys. What? Good for him? LOL, what? No, I was joking. If I said good for him, I apologize. I meant like that was sarcastic. I should have made that clear. I apologize. I thought that I think I've read some of that stuff about Shannon too. LOL, what? Dodgers would have won in 17. The Yankees probably would have won in 18. Yeah, probably, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Frankie, if you had the opportunity to murder someone, who would you murder? I would murder no one, because there's no one out there worth murdering. Everybody's life deserves to be saved. Even the lost souls, they deserve to have a chance to be saved. iPhone or Galaxy? iPhone. I read about Donovan McNabb. Yeah, Donovan McNabb, same problem. Yeah, Shannon's got 11 cases on it. Goodness gracious. And the chickens have not come back to roost. Donovan got caught up on that Me Too stuff. Yeah, a lot of them too. Also, yeah, no one I know right now would murder somebody. Everybody is a well-meaning person. Hence the Bill Russell. Again, exactly, Bill Russell. Bill Russell, the GOAT. No, actually not the GOAT. Great player, not the GOAT. That's probably Jordan. I'm gonna check that Chan thing out. Do you think that Muhammad Ali would have lost to Tyson? I don't know. I'd give the edge to Ali, but man, that was close. Ali was great, and Tyson too. He would have for sure, no doubt. Yeah, Shannon Wild. Yeah, Shannon. A lot of stuff in sports. Think about it. All that stuff with Shannon, and he's still the second biggest clown on that show. Golden State right now, by the way, up 44-35. Are you into the Me Too movement? I don't know what you mean by into. It's probably a trick question. I'm glad that it's taking down terrible people. I'm glad about that. I am not in it because I've never done anything like that. But yeah, I'm glad that terrible people are getting caught. I would like more evidence with that stuff, but statute of limitations, it is what it is. And once you get past 3 people accusing somebody, I think it's safe to say that they're probably not all lying. 1, okay, you can make a case for it. 2, less case. 3, it's like, okay, someone's probably telling the truth. Oh no, Frankie. Let me find out what Shannon Sharp is getting as Cuba Gooding Jr. Oh boy. Why did Yao Ming and T-Mac never win a ring? I don't know, injuries, just stuff like that. Houston was in a bad spot there in the Western Conference. Do you watch Shameless? No, I've heard of it. I heard it's a good show. William Dafoe, I believe, is on that show. Stephen A. Smith was wrong for making fun of Lamar Odom. Why did you hate Lamar? I didn't hate Lamar. But yeah, Stephen A. Smith, I can see that. Stephen A. is a great NBA analyst, but yeah, he gets his big mouth in trouble sometimes. And yeah, I didn't hate Lamar. Odom or Jackson. I pray for them both. I hope that they don't. Although Jackson, there's nothing to hate about him. He's great. He just needs to be better in the playoffs. That's all. And Lamar Odom, yeah. But yeah, Shameless. I've heard some good stuff about that show. Frankie equals the next Nick Wright. No, I want to be better than Nick Wright. Nick Wright. I don't want to be somebody who just kisses up to LeBron James constantly. I want to be fair. The last 5 years, 3 West Coast teams in the NFC have went to the Super Bowl. Seahawks, Rams, all lost. Will Niners do the same? Yeah. It's weird how that happens. Hence, health is the reason why T-Mac and Ming never won a ring, or at least, again, health is the biggest reason. Pizza and ranch is the best. That's fair. I just like Burger plain pizza. We got about a minute and a half left here. Again, I should give my final thoughts here on this game. Celtics just came out firing, blazing. Great performance on them and showed their potential. The Lakers, just a bad night. Bad performance from everybody. Just came out flat. So we'll see how the turns run. Do you want to wrestle Jenna from First Things First? Oh, gosh. No, I don't want to wrestle. Why? I don't hate Jenna. Jenna's fine. I don't care about her. Frankie Wright, whatever. What are your thoughts on the making fun of people's drug addiction? I don't care about that. Toucan Frankie. I already told you the truth. Does pineapple go on pizza? I don't care. Again, as long as it's not something gross, whatever. Clippers not that far from getting the first seed from the Lakers. No, but they've got a ways to go here. What's their NBA standings right now? Clippers are 4 games back, so this could be a very interesting Western Conference playoff picture. All right, I think unless as of now, Clippers have the second spot. Do they have the second? I think they have the third. I think the Nuggets have the tiebreaker. So either way, they have the second or third. So we'll see how they get it there. All right, unless you have any final questions here, guys, that looks like that'll be it. Frankie, you have a dog named Pono. That's a fan. Ponyo, that's a fan. Say hi, please. Hi, Ponyo. Good to see you. Thank you guys. Again, unless you have any final comments, that will be it for now. Thank you guys again so much for watching. If you're new to this channel, sup, David? David, sorry, I'm going to be ending this stream very soon, but I just want to say hi to you. Why do you look like one of those mental patients from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? Hashtag tell this truth. I don't. I'm totally fine. I am crazy, but not like that. Imagine the Pelicans getting the HC and eliminating the Lakers. That would be nuts. I don't think that's going to happen, though. I need MLB back. It'll be back soon. Clippers versus Bucks in the NBA Finals. It'll be Bucks, Clippers, or Buck Lakers, I think. Frankie Wright. I'll take that. Fine. Hope to be better than Nick Wright. All right, thank you guys again. That's a classic movie. It is. It is. Great. Is that my favorite Jack performance? I think The Shining is still my favorite. Wendy? Darling? Light of my life? That's probably my favorite. Alright, I think that's it for now, guys. Thank you guys again so much for watching. If you're new to this channel, unless you have any final comments, that's it for now. If you like this channel, if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe down below for more content like this, more great stuff. Tomorrow, guess what? Come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. Imagine Frankie on Haldol and Prozac. Yeah, it'd be nuts. Lakers versus Bucks. Again, we'll see how that is. So again, if you have any new comments, your new name is Lucky Lefty. No, I'm fine. Frankie cussed. I'm telling his pastor who will need to have some one-on-one time with him. I didn't cuss. What did I say? Did I cuss? I don't think I cussed. Unless somebody unless I cussed, somebody please tell me. I don't think I cussed. I'm telling his pastor who will need to have some one-on-one time with him. No, my pastor's. Hello, pastor. Good to see you. Frankie, did I cuss? If I did, somebody tell me what I said. If I did, I apologize. I'll go back and watch this and see what I said. I can't repeat it, though. No, you can repeat it. Fine. It's whatever. This isn't for kids. We've made it clear. This video is not for kids. I've already made that clear with YouTube. Do and the dog and Mike. I gotta tell you, Mikey, I don't know what's going on with Frankie. He sounds like he's cussing. I don't know, dog. You know, I don't care what's going on here. You know, I'm just making my money. Frankie, stream more often. I repeated it. I stream almost every day, man. So yeah, get ready for that. Impression, say goodbye. Say goodbye. You got scolded by your Scoutmaster? No, the Mad Dog and Mike. Who you like in the Super Bowl? I have the Chiefs. You can't. Frankie had a slip. It's okay. You can make a living off this. I am. I'm trying desperately to make a living off this. His pastor will correct everything. Again, somebody tell me what I said. I don't have any clue what I said. I may have cursed. I can't. I'll go back and watch the tape. I don't think I cursed, but if I did, I'll apologize for it. Sorry in advance. I don't think I didn't do it intentionally. So yeah, I guess that's it. Great win for the Boston. Unless you guys have any last comments. Great win for the Frankie Stomach's prank phone calls using the name. No, I don't like. Do you like the Candyman? I don't think I've said that. I don't see a lot of horror movies, but some I do see. Frankie, you said, oh, I did? All right. You didn't curse there, trolling. All right. Two Popes had Mike Francesa in it. I gotta tell you, I love the Two Popes. You saw me in Uncut Gems. It was close. Frankie said, no, I didn't. You dropped an F-bomb. Think of the kids. I did not. I'll go back and listen to the tape. I'm pretty sure I didn't curse, but if I did, I'll come out and make an apology tomorrow. All right. Wow. Oh gosh. Trolls. I never heard him close. Okay, fine, great. So, thank you guys again, trolls. I don't know what the heck is going on here. I'm really tired. I probably did curse. I probably read the guy's comment and said it. I don't know what happened. Thank you guys again so much for watching. If you're new to this channel and you like what you see, make sure you subscribe down below for more cursing content like this. Mike needs the Oscar, not Sandler. Yeah, I want to thank the Academy for being number one. I'm number one. I hate trolls. Visuals a troll. I don't know about that. What did I cook with a speech to moms? Yeah, God bless all the moms out there. So, thank you guys again. I'll be back tomorrow to break down the Baseball Hall of Fame. Come back at 5 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. We'll have a Baseball Hall of Fame reaction ceremony to react to the next inductees in the Baseball Hall of Fame. A lot of fun. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. Until then, Claude, no. You guys are so weird. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow at 5. Until then, take care. God bless. Congrats to the Boston Celtics on a big win tonight. God bless, guys. Bye.